Episode 2 of the winter training arc is here. Bro, this video has taken me some time to compile and put together. I've been working all day on it, but I love making these videos for you boys. Hope that you enjoy it, bro. And let's get into it. So here, I'm doing the same style of workout that you saw in episode 1. It's a push day with some rings and some bonus stuff. So it's basically upper body destruction. Start off with bench press. There are a few things that are different. I'm going to be showing you some different workouts too. I'm not like one of my guys who skips legs. I do hit legs. I'm going to show you a back and bis workout soon as well. But here, just starting off with some bench press. Again, trying to keep the technique more stable, because if you saw the first episode, you know that I was struggling a little bit to keep the bar even. So here, I've got my boy Sarujan. Now this is a man I've taken under my wing, and he's done some training before, but he's not trained with me before. And as you can see, not to violate him or anything, but his bench form could use a little bit of work. Like, he's a little bit unstable, and making sure that he gets it all the way down, knocks out all the way, that kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, man, because when you're starting out, there are going to be things to tweak and there are going to be things to figure out. So this was his baseline for figuring out his form. And now here I've got my warm-up of 40 kg on the bar as well. So again, I'm going to try and keep the technique better as well. Something that Saru was lacking a little bit, that he was lacking, was tension. So I'm trying to keep my tension here to show an example for him as well. Trying to keep the control too. So trying to keep the leg drive, trying to keep my lats engaged, having a firm grip on the bar. Again, trying to keep things as even as I can, because I do have that lat imbalance coming through sometimes. And I think it is because sometimes I don't engage one of the lats properly. And again, it's probably bad habits from mixed grip deadlifts, and you'll see that in the next episode that I do mixed grip deadlifts. And again, like, it's not too big of an issue, right? So here we got him doing 40 kg as a warm-up as well. Trying to incorporate some of those things, making it so that he goes all the way down to the chest. And this guy, even though he's not got the best form yet when it comes to bench press and stuff, like, he's got a good starting point. He has very good strength. And as you'll see later, he's got very good bodyweight strength as well, man. Because this is one of the boys that I did a 10k run with. And he was impressive, man. He'd not done a run for a long time. He'd not done a long distance run for quite a while. But he managed to stay a 10k, man. This guy's got a David Goggins mentality. So he's going to be going far, man, honestly. And as you'll see, he's got some serious bodyweight strength as well, bro. So here I've got my 60 kg bench warm-up as well. About 135 pounds for the American brothers, one plate. So here I'm just trying to keep it nice, explosive, control the way down, keep it explosive, trying to keep the form tight. And again, I do use that max grip, which is quite wide, but because of my clavicle length, the distance between my shoulders, because my arms are pretty long, that's what works best. So here we're trying 50 kg with Sarujan. And we're just trying to get the form a bit more consistent with a slightly heavier weight. Not too heavy for him. As you can see, he's still able to bang up these reps with that control, and they're still moving pretty decent. So yeah, you can see me talking. I'm just trying to keep the boy motivated, you know? So yeah, telling him to get his third rep, and bang, he gets it. I think that was a good place to tell him to stop. So you get that sorted. And then 80 kg on the bench. So this is going to be the last warm-up, and after this, I'm going to try and face off with the 100 kg bench once again. So here with the 80 kg bench, just going for a single, just going for one rep. This time I'm fresh, because if you saw the previous episode, I did muscle-up training first. So here, we got my Punjabi boy, man, spotting me. This guy was strong as hell, man, honestly, like, fair play to him. And he's got a sick headdress as well, man. So, got 100 kg here. 6 months ago, I hit this for the first time. But since then, I've lost some body weight. I've lost some body fat as well. So have I fallen off? Will I still be able to get it? Will I be able to hit it for any more reps, or will I just be able to get one? Let's see, bro. Okay, so we got the 100 kg. I'm pushing it. One rep, not too bad, you know. And also the imbalance isn't as bad as before. Go for the second. I'm pushing for it. Imbalance is showing, but bam. 2 reps sorted, and cheers to my bro for the spot as well. So then after that, I do a back down set with 90 kg. So yeah, I was gassed with that 100, to be fair. I was going to try for 3 reps, but with 2 I was still very happy. And that was a good place to end the set. So go down in weight here to 90 kg, trying to aim for as many as I can, take this set to failure. I was trying to aim for 7 or 8 in my head, but I knew that I was a bit fatigued from the 100 kg before, so I was just trying my best to do as many reps as possible. And again, trying to keep the form a little bit better because I am prone to getting that imbalance, right? So I'm just trying to keep myself as good as I can, get 5 reps. The imbalance started to get a little bit worse at the end, but it wasn't too bad. Then we get my guy Sarujan again. We get him doing the bench. Just took a little water sip there, bro. Keeping myself hydrated. Stay hydrated, boys. So here, his form is getting a little bit better. So he is going all the way down to chest. Tightness is a little bit more consistent. Something else that we were trying to get him to work on as well was to keep a very firm grip on the bar. Because it can be easy sometimes to have a little bit of a looser grip. And with his left hand, I think, or it might have been his right hand, like his thumb wasn't as wrapped around as it could have been. So just bearing those kinds of things in mind can be quite helpful too. And I'm just doing the last set of bench here, doing a back down at 80 kg, trying to go for as many reps as possible again. Like, I think a lot of people say you shouldn't train to failure with most of the sets, but for me, if there isn't a risk of injury, I just don't personally see any point in leaving something in the tank, you know? When it comes to squats and deadlifts, like, that risk of injury gets high if you go to failure. And it also, like, properly fatigues the hell out of you, like, really fatigues you. Obviously, you're going to be fatigued if you go to failure on, like, bench or something, but it does really fatigue you. So here, I think I've done 8 reps, I think. 9 reps there. I go for a 10th one. Yeah, again, like, not too bad. 10 reps, I think? Or might have been 9 or something, I can't remember. Can't remember exactly how many I got. I think I got, like, 10 or 11 or something, bro. So, I'm going up to the bar. What do you think I'm going to do? Yep. It's a muscle up, bro. Again, terrible technique, but I'm getting there, bro. And last time I had a resistance band that assisted me with 25 kg. This time, there ain't a resistance band, bro. It's just me. It's just me on this bar, bro. So, banged out 2. Obviously not the best form, just done 3 here. Yeah, I know you can see a bit of the bunda on this angle as well. Whatever you want to call that. I mean, like, I hope you're not one of them Gen Alpha kids calling it, like, Gyat or something, bro. Please don't be, yeah? So, yeah, got 4 muscle-ups, went for the 5th, but I didn't get it. Realised the angle wasn't so good on that first set in terms of filming, so we got a better angle for my boy. He was just trying to practice the swing a bit. Got a little bit humbled by how hard the muscle-up actually can be when he's starting out. Trying to get the swing down a little bit too. But this isn't where his bodyweight strength is going to shine the most. Even though this is really solid, like, to be able to do pull-ups and stuff like that. Especially if you've not had, like, the most time in the gym and stuff like that. So yeah, here I was trying to go for the muscle-ups again, right? And this time I thought, okay, I got a better angle. But I think I was just too fatigued from the 100 kg bench and from the muscle-ups beforehand. So that's fine. And here, he tried to go for the box jump initially, but it was too low, the box. So here we got him a slightly higher box jump to work with. And this kind of box jump that you can do does help you with the transition of the muscle up. So here we've got him elevated, trying to jump over the bar, get his chest over the bar, and get these reps in. Again, not too bad, yeah. It is difficult, man. It is difficult to get those reps in for sure, bro. So here, I thought I'd work on the transition a little bit, so I thought I'd go for some of these reps. Big up the old guy as well, walking past here. So, yeah, I'm trying to get the transition a little bit more clean. I am pretty close to the bar because I'm decently tall. 5'11", so, yeah, I'm basically 6 foot in it. I'm basically 6 foot. 6 foot in shoes, which means I am pretty close to the bar, which doesn't mean I have to jump too high. Just have to be able to get myself over, get the transition right. I think I've done like 6 reps now, 7 reps still. You can still see that bunda, bro. I hope you're enjoying the angle, man. I'm not trying to give you any sus angles, but it's just how it's going at the moment, bro. But look, if you train hard, man, you're going to be able to build some of those features, you know? And the butt, the glutes, they are the shoulders of the legs, bro. So you got to build those up. So here we got the ring set up again. And yeah, here I was just trying to, you can't see my legs, bro, but I do promise you I was off the ground. Here I'm just trying to warm up my hangs a bit. So I'm doing one arm at a time. And I was never really that good at like one arm strength, right? Like I've never really been that good at one arm push-ups or stuff like that. Can't do one-arm pull-ups because that's like proper advanced. I tried to do like some scapular pull-ups on the left arm there. But yeah, it's hard stuff, man. And then this guy, he proceeds to just show off, man. Look at that. Look at how smooth he is, bro. Like, he's barely shaking. Like, Sarujan, man. Like, he's smooth with it. He's smooth with it. And then he gets onto the other one, too. And, like, bro, I was never one of those kids who could do the monkey bars, man. I was always... I wasn't actually too fat as a kid. I got fat in my teenage years. But, yeah, I was never really that good on the monkey bars and stuff like that. I just never had the strength, bro. One arm strength was lacking. So now, the glasses have come off. And the reason why is because if I'm upside down, it just feels kind of goofy to have the glasses like move it up and down. So here, what I'm trying to do is warm up for that skin the cat movement, which is basically where you go all the way around. I'm trying to keep it nice and controlled. I've got Sarujan counting in the background. 25 seconds on the way around. Then I'm going to do 25 seconds in this hold. And I'm going to do 25 seconds on the way back. So I'm just chilling here. I'm just enjoying things. I'm just contemplating life. Trying to see if there's any brown gym girls around. Just looking around, seeing if there's anyone about. Because most people have gone back home, you know what I'm saying? But still here, still grinding at the gym. And yeah, I'm just contemplating life right now. I'm just zooming out and thinking about the finitude of life. And once I've done that for 25 seconds, that was time to start controlling myself back around. This part, I do have to go slightly quicker on because that position, when you're trying to go upside down, like, it's hard to control that. But once I was able to get to this point, I was able to control it pretty well. Gym was, like, decently busy. It was busier than I was expecting, to be fair. But I think they've got, like, discounted memberships at the moment. So, yeah, got that sorted. And now I thought it was time to take off the pump cover, you know? It's time to take this off because I'm pumped up now. I got a little bit of the blood flowing, you know? So yeah, this is a decent t-shirt. You can see the abs coming through sometimes. Definition was alright. Not quite as crazy as last session, man. Last session, the veins were crazy. So here, my boy is trying to skin the cat. He's doing it controlled as well. And like, not bad, man, honestly. And he's trying to, I think he was trying to do a 10-second hold initially. And then he got a bit cocky, so he went for a 25-second, not hold, sorry, 25-second way on the way round. But you'll see the effects of that. You'll see the consequences of those actions, of trying to be so hard with that. Because now, I think he said he'd try and hold for 10 seconds here because the 25 fatigued him for quite a bit. But being able to get to this point, I think it was just like second or third times on the rings, man. Like second or third time doing the rings, and he's able to do this. Honestly, impressive stuff, bro. But yeah, he did tire himself out by doing it so controlled on the way back. So, yeah. So he did have to let go. That's fine. And then man thought he'd take off the pump cover as well because, you know, winter arc, you got to start with the hoodie. Then you got to take the pump cover off. It's just how it goes, you know. So just having some fun doing that, you know. He's got good arms on him too, man. Like, you can tell he's got some decent definition. So he's doing that, having some fun with that. Here, I'm trying to do the skin the cat, but I'm trying to keep my legs and my arms as straight as possible. This is a lot more difficult because you have to really engage your back properly. You have to engage the core properly. You have to try to really engage things. And here I'm trying to keep everything literally as straight as I can. Trying to keep the form as good as I can. Keep that strict form. And yeah, I'm happy with the progress I made with this because it was only 3 months ago when I got these gymnastic rings, man. And be able to make this progress. But I was barely able to go halfway when I first got these, man. I was able to hang upside down like a little bit with tucked knees. Now I'm able to get to this point where I can do pretty decent reps. And now I'm just chilling, contemplating life again, looking for brown gym girls again. Maybe I'm overusing that joke. And then I thought I'd do some upside down pull-ups as well. Because you got it, man. You just got to do some upside down pull-ups, you get me. So then we got my boy here as well. And he's going for the skin the cat. Not like super controlled this time. That's fine. That time he misses the range of motion a little bit. But again, not bad strength, man. I've only just taken this man under my wing. He's not even done the drop set of death yet, you know? So he's got time to develop. He's got time to actualize and become the next level. So I think he's done like 2 reps here or 3 reps even. Not bad at all, man, honestly. Like, not bad. To be able to have that stability, like, second or third time trying the rings, bro? That is some insane strength, my bro. Like, honestly, that is impressive stuff, man. So here, It's time. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? L-sit, yeah? Weighted L-sit with a 10 kilogram plate. I'm trying to improve my core strength, man. And this is brutal. This is solid. Trying to hold that 10 kg plate on your legs because it's pushing you down. And just bang out extra L-sit pull-up for the road. And then my man's just trying to do an L-sit himself. But yeah, it does require some core strength. It is a pretty difficult fundamental to learn when you're starting out. But again, man, like, I could not do this when I was starting out when it came to, bodyweight movements and things like that. I did not have the strength to be able to do, like, these kinds of things at all, man. Like, even though there's a lot of stuff to work on, like, he's in a good place, man, honestly. And then here, he thought he'd do some of his own upside down pull-ups, you get me? And doing that, like, is hard, man. It is pretty hard to do the upside down pull-ups. You need solid core strength. In fact, my man's doing that on his second time on rings. And then giving you some pull-ups afterwards too. He's giving you a little routine. He's giving you a little drop set as well. He's got the Goggins mentality already. He's already got it, man. He's already got the lion in him, you know what I'm saying? So here I set the rings down again to do some dips. Again, my arms are resting a little bit on the straps, but I don't think it really helps that much, to be honest. It might seem like it does, but I've done it with both. I've done it without my arms on the straps. I've done it in other angles too. And the way the rings get set up in this position is kind of hard not to have your arms near the straps. I mean, yeah. But it's good to be able to do the dips and stuff. So here I was just trying to keep myself pretty controlled on the way down. Pretty controlled on the way up too. Now here I'm going to see how far I can get when it comes to the iron cross. Because the iron cross is a difficult movement to do, man. But I got that far, so it's not too bad. And then this is my guy's, I think, again, like his second time trying to do dips on the rings. Because we did a little ring workout a little while ago. Just a quick ring workout because the gyms were closed. So, good stability, man. To be able to hold yourself in that bottom position for that long. And still be able to dip up as well, like, honestly. My man's going to be going places. Like, he's got potential, bro, honestly. I've taken him under the wing now. He's going to become a beast. You'll be seeing him in future videos in this training arc series as well, man. Because, this guy's going places for real. Little water break again. And now I'm doing another warm-up. Now, normally, I wouldn't have done this warm-up. I would have gotten straight away to the top working set. But I'm about to do something pretty heavy. So I thought I'd put on a 10 kg plate to do a little warm-up on the rings. That way I'm able to just get everything nice and ready to do the crazy stuff I'm about to do. But first, my man thought he'd try some weighted dips himself. Weighted ring dips. Weighted ring dips are hard, man. They require a lot of stability. But look at this, bro. He just got one with 10 kg. And this is first time trying weighted ring dips. And ring dips are hard, man. It's hard enough to hold yourself on the rings, man. But he's pushing and he keeps going with this. And I think, he gets a second rep as well, man. Almost. Like, he misses the lockout a tiny bit, but still. Not bad, man, honestly, to start off with. So here, we got 35 kg weighted ring dips. Maybe slightly shy of the lockout. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get a really tight lockout here. I think they're probably decent enough, right? So 35 kg on the weighted ring dips. The most I've done is 40 kg, but that was when I was a lot more fresh. I think the most I did was 5 reps there. And here, with the 35 kg, I managed to get 5 reps as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. Do get a little bit tired, but not too bad. And then here, he thought he'd do some more weighted dips, but this time with 5 kg. And you might be asking, if it's 5 kg, like, what's the point of putting on any weight? You might as well just do it with just body weight, right? But there can be benefit in having, like, these small weights as well. There can be benefit in getting used to having extra weight on you. It's like progressive overload with other things. If you were going to bench press 80 kg and you progressive overload it by benching 82.5, still has value even if it's a small increment, right? So that way it's still valuable to do dips with 5 kg or whatever. So here I'm doing my second set. I'm doing dips with 25 kg this time. Again, trying to keep things nice and controlled, because if you go too fast on the weighted ring dips, especially when it gets heavier, right? You're going to fall off, man. Because it gets hard to hold that stability And if you aren't able to keep yourself stable, then it does get pretty difficult. So I think I got 6 or 7 reps here. I know I'm not counting the best, but I'm trying to keep it coherent with the stuff that I'm saying as well, you know? One take, man. You gotta give me some props, you know? I'm doing all of these videos in one take. So here, I'm doing bodyweight dips. We're gonna go for something crazy. So 3 reps, 4 reps, 5, 6, decent, man. 7 reps, let's keep it going, man. 8 reps, 9 reps, 10 reps, okay. 11 reps, 12 reps, decent, man. 13 reps, I'm a bit fatigued too. You gotta give props to the stamina too. 14 reps, come on. 15 reps, let's get it, bro. 16 reps, 17 reps, they don't know me, son. 18 reps, they don't know me, son. 19 reps, they don't know me, son. 20 reps, they don't know me, son. 21, they don't know me, son. 22, who's gonna carry the boats? 23, and the logs. Come on, bro. David Goggins is coming inside me. 24. Come on, bro. 25. That's the same amount that David Goggins did on his incline bench. So, no, had to have the spirit of Goggins there. My man thought he'd do some of these dips himself too. So he's gotten 2, 3, 4. Not bad, man. 5. Props to him, man. Doing this after the weighted ring dips on your first time doing this kind of workout. Honestly, props to him. So he's gotten 7. 8. Good grind as well, man. The thing with triceps is they do give out very quickly. So if you fatigue them quite a lot, it can be quite difficult to do quite a lot of reps afterwards. So 8 reps there. Tried his best, but it wasn't coming and not bad. So doing some incline bench now. I appreciate you can't really see the top so well, but I think I do sort out the angle afterwards. So here, just doing some larsen press where my legs are in front of me. This helps me isolate the chest a little bit more, warm up everything there, keep the tension in the back and stuff like that. Because it's the same as bench press. In the bench press, you want to have tension in your back. You want to have tension in your core. You want to have tension throughout your chest and your forearms and your grip and all of that kind of stuff. And whilst your legs are down, you also want that leg drive as well, right? So you want to maintain that too. So I found out that this was his first time, my guy's first time doing incline dumbbell press. So given that, he chose a pretty lightweight just to test out the form. It's important with this to keep your elbows tucked on the way down. And of course, to work on stability and make sure that that's kept out throughout the lift. The same way that you do it with the bench press. And the reason you want to tuck in your elbows as well, on the bench press too, and on the incline dumbbell press, is because you're able to relieve a lot of the pressure off of the shoulders that way. You can get a deeper stretch on the chest. You can get a bit more range of motion. And it probably feels nicer too. I know a lot of people flare out their elbows and do things that way. And they get used to it. And sometimes they can do more weight just because of the less range of motion. But if you naturally let your arms tuck in, over time it does feel a lot better and is going to be a lot more helpful when it comes to you avoiding the risk of injury and stuff like that. So definitely can be useful. So here we got him doing 12 kgs for a decent amount of reps. Cuts it short, a decent amount. Here, I'm going to try 38 kgs. This is more than my body weight because I weigh about 72 right now. So 38 kg in each hand, 76 kg combined. My first time trying on an incline, and bam, the first rep is up. And the first rep is always the hardest because you have to start it from a dead stop. You have no momentum to use. 2 reps, bam. 3 reps, my boy comes to help me. They're telling that like I'd rather just focus because for me personally, I can be distracting a little bit. So yeah, I go for this 4th rep. I appreciate my boy trying to spot me though, you know? I appreciate it. But yeah, I was just trying to focus in on this set. Got 4 reps, not too bad. That was a bit more of a strength set. Go down to 30 kg because I don't want to be staying in that kind of low rep range. You will build muscle if you train hard enough, but I thought it'd be good to do some higher rep work as well. So here we got 30 kg. First one's a little bit shaky, but moves up decently. Go for 2. 2 is nice and clean. The third one is nice and clean as well. And again, I've got the fatigue from all the stuff that I've done before, but it's not too bad, you know. 5 reps, moving up decent. Keeping on it. 6 reps too. You can see that my back is slightly arched as well, which is actually a good thing when it comes to incline press, because again, like the bench press, it means you can keep the arch in your back, relieve pressure off the shoulders. You can also engage your lats a bit better, keep your upper back pressed against the bench. So managed to do 9 reps there, I think. Go for the 10th one. 10th one is a bit of a grind, and I do think I cut the set short here. Yes, I do. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, no, yes, I do. I'll go for the 11th, but yes, I do. Here, I just thought I'd go for another muscle up, bro. So, yeah, managed to get one. Legs are shaking about all over the place. And again, the form is not so clean. But, bro, I had wanted to do a muscle up for so long. And I know the form isn't quite there yet, but I was finally able to do it. Now, the camera did die, but we were able to get some some videos of the pumps that we were able to acquire. Not quite as insidious as the last time that we did this, but still pretty decent. So here, just doing some cable lateral raise. I appreciate that the angle might not be the best, but you can see a little bit of bunda still, so it's not too bad if that's your thing. I don't want to make it into that kind of thing. I don't want to make it too sus, bro, but you know, just in case someone commented, I beat you to it, you get me? So yeah, this kind of workout, you might be asking, there's a lot going on in it, but I think this style of training is quite enjoyable for me, and it does mean that you're able to cover quite a lot of bases. You're able to do sort of powerlifting stuff when it comes to the big lifts like the bench press and the deadlift and the squats. You're able to do calisthenics when it comes to the muscle ups and the gym rings. You're able to do bodybuilding stuff when it comes to these lateral raises, when it comes to incline dumbbell press. This workout, we weren't able to get the tricep pushdowns and stuff in just because of time, but those can definitely be a good isolation too. So you can do these things to isolate the muscles. You can do the bodybuilding things. You can do the powerlifting. You can do the calisthenics. You can put all of these together, and they can make pretty long workouts. But if you've got the time to make them happen, then they can definitely be enjoyable. So here on the lateral raise machine, I've only got 5 kg on the cable because this is humbling, bro. If you've done cable lateral raises, you know this is one humbling exercise. You cannot go heavy on this. So here I'm just trying to keep a slight bend in the elbows, keep myself lent a little bit so I can lean into the rep, not use too much momentum or anything, but just have the right kind of angle to get the reps right. Keeping a slight bend in the elbow, pulling slightly ahead of me, in front of me, because that way I'm able to target the shoulder in what's called the scapular plane. So that can be quite useful. So I'm just doing this with the reps here, and it's not too bad, man. I mean, I'm able to get like 15 reps or so for each arm when it comes to the cable lateral raise. But if I put it to 7.5 kg, the form does break down quite a lot. So here we got my man Sarujan. It's giving you a little bit of a flex. Arms are decent. He kind of needs to learn how to do this tricep pose. It's just sort of, he's gonna skin the cat or something, you know what I mean? They tried to give you a little bit of a pec pop. It's coming along, you know? It's coming along. I thought I'd give my own version as well. So the veins were decent, not quite as crazy as last time. And I thought I'd give you some pec popping, you know? I'd give you some bit of a side chest pose too. A bit of a front double bicep. I thought I'd give you this absolutely beautiful display of pec popping. And with that done, just doing a bit of posing at the end of the workout. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave some love on it because it took me ages to make. There's free one-on-one coaching in the description. And remember, bro, keep improving.